Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 18 through chapter 39, verse 16. And it shall be on that day, on the day when Gog comes against the land of Israel, declares the Master Yahuweh, that my wrath shall come up in my face. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath I have spoken. On that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel, so that the fish of the sea and the birds of the heavens and the beasts of the field and all the creeping creatures that creep on the earth and all men who are on the face of the earth shall shake at my presence. And the mountains shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall fall to the ground. And I shall call for a sword against Gog on all my mountains, declares the Master Yahuweh. The sword of each one being against his brother, and I shall judge him with pestilence and blood, and rain down flooding rain and hailstones, fire and sulfur, on him and on his bands, and on the many peoples who are with him. And I shall exalt myself and set myself apart, and I shall be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am Yahuweh. And you, son of man, prophesy against Gog, and you shall say, Thus said the Master Yahuweh, See, I am against you, O Gog, the prince of Rosh, Meshech, and Tubal, and shall turn you around and lead you on, and bring you up from the uttermost parts of the north, and bring you against the mountains of Israel, and shall strike the bow out of your left hand, and make the arrows fall from your right hand. On the mountains of Israel you shall fall, you and all your bands and the peoples who are with you. To the birds of prey of every sort and to the beasts of the field I shall give you for food. On the face of the field you shall fall, for I have spoken, declares the Master Yahuweh. And I shall send fire upon Magog and on those who live undisturbed in the coastlands. And they shall know that I am Yahuweh. And I shall make my set-apart name known in the midst of my people Yisrael, and not let my set-apart name be profaned any more. And the nations shall know that I am Yahuweh, the set-apart one in Yisrael. See, it shall come, and it shall be done, declares the Master Yahuweh. This is the day of which I have spoken, and those who inhabit the cities of Yisrael shall go out and set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and armor, the bows and arrows, the clubs and spears. And they shall make fires with them for 7 years, and take no wood from the field, nor cut down any from the forest, for with the weapons they make fire. And they shall plunder those who plundered them, and loot those who looted them, declares the Master Yahuweh. And it shall be on that day that I give Gog a place for a burial site there in Yisrael, the valley of those passing by east of the sea, and stopping those passing by, because there they shall bury Gog and all his crowd, and shall call it the valley of Hamon Gog. And the house of Yisrael shall bury them for 7 new moons in order to cleanse the land. And all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be for a name to them on the day that I am esteemed, declares the Master Yahuweh. And they shall separate men who continually pass through the land, burying those who are passing through, those left on the surface of the ground, in order to cleanse it. At the end of 7 new moons they shall search, and those passing through shall pass through the land, and when anyone sees a man's bones, he shall set up a sign beside it, till the buriers have buried it in the valley of Hamon Gog. And also a city named Hamona shall be there, so they shall cleanse the land.